Alright guys, I'm going to do example 22. This is from the outlier section of the notes from today. So remember, an outlier is an extreme value that differs greatly from the other observations. The one thing I noticed in talking to people is they missed the formulas that are right here. These are the formulas that we're going to use. We have to find the individual Q1 for the data set and the IQR to plug them in, Q3 and IQR, plug it in to find out the lower and upper values that are acceptable that are not an outlier. So let's take a look. And remember, our data has to be put in order whenever we're talking about medians or quartiles or anything like that. So when I look at this data, it's going to be 3, 6, 6. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Smallest to largest. And then I count them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of data. That means there's an exact middle. It's going to occur right here. At this 7, there's 4 on this side and 4 on that side. That's how I know I'm exactly in the middle. That's my Q2, which is also known as the median. Okay? Then we need to have our Q1 and our Q3. I have 4 data pieces. That means there's not an exact middle listed here. It's going to occur between those two 6s. You can add them together and divide by 2 to get what this number is, or think of it as what is halfway between 6 and 6. Well, there's not a number that is exactly halfway between 6 and 6. It's just 6. So this is going to be our Q1, and it's going to be a 6. Q3 is going to happen between these two numbers. 8 plus 9 is 17, divided by 2 is 8.5, or if you look at it, what is halfway between 8 and 9? So now I have my important information. My formulas are for finding the below number. The lowest number that's acceptable is going to be Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. That means I need the IQR. I haven't calculated that, but I know from yesterday that it's Q3 minus Q1. So IQR equals 8.5 minus Q1, which is 6, so my IQR is 2.5. Now I have everything I need. I'm going to plug in Q1 is 6 minus 1.5 times 2.5. And when I put this straight in my calculator, go straight across and do this, otherwise you're going to run into some order of operation issues. I got 2.25. That means the lowest number acceptable is 2.25. The lowest number in my data is 3, so there is no outlier here. That's on the bottom end. But we want to look at the upper end and see if there could be an outlier on the top side. The upper side is Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. So we're just going to plug in our information. Q3 is 8.5 plus 1.5 times 2.5. And on the upper side, I got 12.25. I go back and look at my data. There's not a number greater than 12.25, so there's no outlier on the upper side. So this set has no outlier. Kind of a visual to help you think about it is anything from 2.25 all the way up to 12.25. It's going to be okay. We're fine with that. We don't have any problems. If the number's over here, meaning it's smaller than 2.25, this is going to be an outlier. And if it's greater than 12.25, it's on the outside over here, it's going to be an outlier over here. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. We'll see you tomorrow.